Sophia's heart pounded in her chest as the rain pelted against the windows, matching the rhythm of her mother's sobs. She could hear her mother's footsteps pacing back and forth in the living room, waiting for her husband to come home. Then, suddenly, the sound of a car pulling up to the house cut through the storm. "Mama, he's here," Sophia whispered, barely audible over the sound of the rain. She watched as her mother rushed to the door, wiping away her tears and plastering on a fake smile. "Welcome home, dear," her mother said, her voice shaking. Sophia's father strode into the house, a beautiful woman in his arms. Sophia recoiled at the sight of her father's mistress, but her mother put on a brave face. "Who is this?" her mother asked, trying to keep her tone light. "Is everything all right?" "Everything is fine," her father sneered, pushing her away. "Can't a man have a little fun?" Sophia's mother's face fell. "Please don't hurt me," she begged. "I just wanted to make sure you were okay." Her father's face twisted with rage. "You're always so worried about me," he spat. "It's pathetic. I hate that you even think about me. You don't deserve me. Get out of my way. Please, honey, don't do this to me," her mother begged, grabbing her husband's arm. "Don't touch me," her father yelled. Sophia's mother flinched at her father's words, tears streaming down her face again. Sophia watched as her father raised his hand to strike her mother. She wanted to scream, to tell him to stop, but she was frozen with fear. Her father didn't stop. Instead, he kicked his wife's stomach so hard she fell to the ground, crying and clutching her stomach. Sophia retreated to the staircase, her heart breaking with every sob. She clutched her stuffed animal tightly, hoping and praying that her father would leave soon and they would be safe again. After a while, her father stopped throwing punches and kicks after spitting on her mother. Sophia peeked through the railing of the staircase, her eyes wide with fear as she watched her mother sobbing on the floor. Her father, towering over her, yelled insults and accusations at her. "How dare you question me?" he bellowed. "You know I can do whatever I want. You're lucky I even bothered to come back here." Sophia's mother could not speak, but whimpered in pain. Her father kicked her mother while she was still on the ground, causing her to scream out in pain. Sophia covered her mouth to stifle her sobs. "You're nothing but a worthless piece of trash," her father spat at her mother. "And this brat," he gestured towards Sophia, "is just a reminder of how much I hate you." Sophia's mother tried to shield her from her husband's wrath, but he grabbed her by the hair and pulled her up to her feet. Sophia watched in horror as he continued to beat her mother mercilessly, her cries echoing through the empty house. "No, please stop," Sophia whispered to herself, tears streaming down her face. But her father didn't stop until he had vented all of his rage and anger. As he finally left for his room with his beautiful mistress, Sophia's mother lay on the ground, bruised and broken. Sophia rushed to her mother's side, holding her tightly when the room was locked upstairs. "Mama, are you okay?" Sophia asked with pain.